The first round of the 2023 NBA playoffs was in full swing. The Grizzlies had just beaten the Lakers in Game 2 to even the series at 1 apiece. After the game, wannabe bad boy Dillon Brooks gave a post-game interview that would change his career forever. He had this to say about LeBron.
I don't care, he's old. I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40.
The next day, LeBron was asked about what Brooks said.
I don't want to talk much more. Tomorrow's going to be a great game. I'm not here for I'm ready to play, and that's it. I appreciate you.
Just a few moments ago, during pre-game warm-ups, LeBron walking over to Brooks, having a very, I would say, characterize it as a low-key conversation. Doris, your thoughts?
After their pre-game talk, Brooks would be called for a groin shot foul on James and would subsequently be ejected for it.
That the contact by Brooks to James is unnecessary and excessive. He has been issued a flagrant foul penalty too and has been ejected from the game.
Wow. Remember the play on James Harden. So
Brooks would decline to speak to media after the game, but tweeted out that the media and fans making me a villain.
Dillon Brooks picks up James. He wanted James, he gets him. James drives. James is fouled and one. LeBron.
The Lakers would go on to send the Grizzlies home by winning Game 6 by 40.
Hey, did my man say, I don't respect nobody until you give me 40?
You better be careful what you say.
It's like, bam, you asked for the 40, here's the 40.
Brooks would once again skip talking to the media, and 4 days later, the Grizzlies announced that they would not be re-signing Brooks. The question on everyone's mind, what's next for Dillon Brooks' career? All right, we are here on NBA 2K23. We have the Shanghai Sharks and Dillon Brooks on that team. The rest of the teams are going to be made up of EuroLeague teams, but we don't really care about that. We're here for Dillon Brooks and Dillon Brooks only. We're going to take a look at the starting lineup. We have Eric Bledsoe, Melo Trimble, Dillon Brooks, and I kind of wanted to give the Sharks a dynamic duo, if you will, so I gave them Ben Simmons as well. And then we have Wang at the center position. So let's simulate this first year and see what happens. And at the end of the first season, the Sharks have a 10-21 record. Not good enough to make the playoffs. Let's go look and see what our dynamic duo did. Dillon Brooks, 11.8 points, and Ben Simmons, 9.2 points. That's one dynamic duo right there. And the Sharks ended up with the first pick, and they just picked an 85 center. Hopefully he doesn't take the shine away from Dillon Brooks and Ben Simmons, but we'll just have to see. All right, to start Season 2, Dillon Brooks is a 72, and I want to see what he can do. I'm going to bump his minutes up. Have him playing about 40, 42 minutes per game, and we're going to give Ben Simmons about the same. I want to see what these guys can do together, and we're going to simulate Season 2. Okay, our rookie center wins Rookie of the Year, putting up 17 and 9. And at the end of Season 2, the Sharks, with a record of 13 and 18, still not good enough to make the playoffs. All right, looking at the stats for Season 2, with giving him 35 minutes a game, Dillon Brooks puts up 16.4 points and 1.5 rebounds on 35% shooting and 23% from 3. Man, he's good. Ben Simmons, 13.5 and basically 10 and 5. All right, we simulated through the offseason to start Season 3, and sadly, Dillon Brooks was not re-signed to the Shanghai Sharks, and no one picked him up out of free agency. We're going to simulate this last season, see if anybody picks him up All right, after season 3, I don't know how they did it without Dillon Brooks, but the Shanghai Sharks put up a record of 16-15, and they make the playoffs as a 6th seed. And the Sharks make it to the finals, but they get swept. If only they had Dillon Brooks. All right, we go into player retirements, looking for Dillon Brooks if he's here. And there he is. Dillon Brooks is going to retire after playing 2 years for the Shanghai Sharks. A terrible end to an otherwise great career. It's just a shame he couldn't will his team to a championship. But all right, that is going to be it for today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, we'll see you.